think that I'm uptight. Why don't you ask me how I feel? You don't treat me tender, no matter what I do. But as the great pretender, I'm waiting in the storm. Come on and ask me how I feel when things are going wrong. Why don't you ask me how I feel? The night is awful cold. Ask me how I feel. You know you're much too loose to go. Why don't you ask me how I feel? I'm waiting in the storm. Ask me how I feel. What the hell is going on? When you stay out late at night, you never ask me how I feel. You just say that I'm uptight. But when you're down, I do for you. And now I find that you're untrue. I'm waiting in the storm. Ask me how I feel when things are going wrong. Come on and ask me how I feel. The night is awful cold. Ask me how I feel. You know you're much too loose to hold. Come on and ask